Variables in Python. What is a variable in Python? A variable is a letter or symbol that represents any set of values. A variable can be anything in Python. It cannot include any special characters such as the @ symbol, the number sign, dollar sign, the percent sign, to the power of sign, and the and symbol, including the space. Spaces can be replaced with underscores, like this. Examples of variables include x, y, z, name, age, food, year, time, and annual interest, etc. Let's look at a Python exercise for the user input. Here we have to ask the user for their name and age, then print out a sentence using the information given. First of all, we have to create a variable called name. This variable will store the name of the user. The program can't automatically guess the name of the user, so we'll have to ask the user for their name, and they'll have to input it. So let's use a built-in function in Python called input. This allows the user to input a value. Now you can enter any question in these quotation marks. Let's say we ask them for their name. Here, if you run the program will ask you for your name. What is your name? And then it'll end the program because we didn't write anything after this line of code. After asking the user for their name, we have to ask the user for their age. So we'll have to create another variable called age. Again, the program cannot guess the age of the user automatically, so we'll have to ask the user for their age. We have to use the built-in function input so they can input their age. Instead of these quotes, we'll write, "What is your age?" Let's run this program again. What is your name? For the age? Okay. Now we have to print out a sentence using the given information. Step will create another variable called sentence. Okay. Let's put some parentheses. For the name, the value of the name is whatever the user inputs. So we'll write name, which is going to be the name that the user inputs. You are, and then we're going to put a comma, age, another comma, years old. So here the sentence will say the name of the user, you are, the age of the user, years old. So let's test it out. As you notice, it didn't give anything after the age. This is because we haven't wrote a print statement for the sentence. A print statement is also a built-in function in Python, which allows you to print or put anything inside of the terminal which is this area over here. So let's do that. Here we want to print the sentence or whatever is stored in the variable sentence. Now let's run it. Before we run the program, here's an easier way to write the program. Instead of naming a variable, you can just write print over here. And so it'll print the name, you are, age years old. Now let's run the program. Here it says, my name, you are, the age I entered, 18 years old. And that is how you can write the program for this problem.